Okay, so if you guys watched this episode, you will know that I did not sell a single thing at the Umundi market. I thought I was gonna sell a decent amount there, but I was wrong. I just thought it was like a really, really big handmade community, and it is, but I just don't think at the time of year that I went, thank you, that it actually was a good time to go. So that's just my luck. A lot of people suggested things that I could do to improve my store and my products. One of them being journal kits. I just give them all the supplies and they build the kits themselves. Now, the issue I have with that, there's just no enjoyment in that for me as a handmade creator. Now, I know you might be thinking, what are you talking about? But to be honest with you, when you have a handmade business, majority of the time, your labor is for free. When you make a handmade product, you aren't being paid for your time. Your time is being compensated by the enjoyment that you get out of creating. So if I was, for an example, to give myself an hourly wage, majority of people would not go to work for free. And yet a lot of handmade people, because it's handmade and it's, you know, fun, I guess you could say, people don't think that you deserve an hourly wage, which is kind of stupid, but it is what it is. So if I was to take away the enjoyment of making junk journals and just sell like kits or sell kits, I'm not going to be making any money at all, because I would be expected to sell the kits at a really cheap, affordable price, and that would probably cover the supplies themselves, but I wouldn't make anything on that. So it's just not sustainable. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't necessarily enjoy putting together kits for people. So why would I do that? Yeah, and this is the things that you have to think about when you have a handmade business. It's like, do you want sales, or do you want, you know, to do what you want to do and, you know, risk not making sales? I mean, it's always a big toss up, and it's always a big issue when you have a handmade business, especially for artists, people that want to do commissions only, or, you know, say everybody loves your pet portraits, so you do pet portraits and now you're a pet portrait artist, but realistically you want to be doing these abstract blah 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 paintings, I don't know, and you can't because you don't have demand for that. You only have demand for pet portraits. So it's the same across any sort of creative place. It's like, do you want to do the things that you love, or do you want to just sell? And in this economy, you kind of need to sell. So it's a bit of a difficult one. It's not easy to just do what you want to do. So you got to try and improvise and make different ways to attract customers while still doing the things that you love. I am still going to make my junk journals. Yes, they are more of a pricier item. Sometimes they cost me in supplies almost $100, and I'm not even joking you. Understandably, I try and sell my journals for like $50 extra. So my cheapest junk journal is $95, and my most expensive junk journal is $205. At markets, I drop it down to $200 because I just know that the extra $5 is probably gonna annoy people. Online, however, it's $255 because I had to pay shipping, and shipping costs $50. So yeah, that is a struggle that I have, and right now I am making cheaper journals for my markets. That means it cannot be 100% handmade, and I'm going to show you why in this episode. I'm going to be reusing some really, really cheap and affordable notepads, and I'm going to decorate the covers and see if these sell at market, because it is a cheaper item. I can definitely sell these for cheaper, and if they're really quick to make, this might be just the thing I need for my market stall to get people to actually come in. The biggest issue I have is my prices are pretty much around the same price range. They're expensive. I need cheaper items. A lot of people have asked me, oh, just make like notepads and, you know, stuff like this, and do covers and make it look really nice, but they don't actually realize that, okay, if I was to make this book, okay, this costs $2 at a cheap store, say like Kmart or something. I think this cost me $2. It has about, oh gosh, I don't even know how many pages. I'm going to say like 100 pages. It's A5 sized, really, really cute. It's just cardboard. It's just boxboard and paper. For me to make this from scratch would cost me at least $25. Which is what I decided to do first. I printed off my own lined pages, and I'm going to be making really, really thick. These are going to be 300 and something pages, a journal. I'm going to be making it out of my own box board, just like I do my normal junk journals. And these are going to be a little bit cheaper than, say, my junk journals, obviously. I will be able to make these for about $30, and I will probably be selling them for $45. Okay? But if I went and bought some mass-produced inserts, it would cost me very much less. Isn't that crazy? This is the difference right here. This is the difference between India, China, fast manufacturing, and handmade. I am not China, I am not India, I am Maddie, and I am one person doing this by hand. So I am going to make some cheaper journals. That's what we're doing in this video. We're going to make market journals to try and see if they sell. I have 5 of these to make, and I have another whole stack right here with some different designs on the interior, just to give a bit of variety. Now, to fold all these pages, it takes me like a good hour. See what I mean? There's no like hourly wage. There's no like actual profits made. I'm doing this because I love it. And that's why I really, really would love it if you guys would support my YouTube channel and watching my creation processes, because eventually that might help as well. So if you would like to come along for this journey, this small business journey, and go over all of the realities of having a small handmade business, please give me a like and a subscribe. Let's get into this video. Let's make some more journals. Okay, so I just finished folding all of the pieces of paper. There was 600 pages to fold in half. I did 5 at a time to try and save a bit of time. So here we are, so many pages. Now these ones are going to have 4 signatures, like I said, so 350 pages roughly, I think it's going to end up being. So there's 1, 4, 5 of these ones. Now, when I make a journal, like I want it to last a long time, so that's why I really don't want to do like thin journals. I want a lot of paper, so that way you're actually getting value out of your journal, considering it is going to cost at least $45. So yeah, anyway. The difference between these and junk journals is junk journals have so much more put into them, not just like work and effort and time, but also like envelopes, trinkets, handmade, crocheted pieces of fabric, paper clips, eyelets, lots and lots of decorative, interactive stuff that could be taken off and used for other things, right? So you get a lot more value and a lot inside of a junk journal, which is why I like making them, because it's not just a journal, it is also a keepsake. It's gorgeous, it's a piece of art, it is little trinkets that you can literally put with whatever you like in your normal life. So that is, I guess, the difference, in case anybody was wondering. Definitely much more special in my opinion, but like I said, we're going to try and find a way to draw people into our store. You got to put the most cheapest stuff towards the front and more expensive stuff, you know, towards the back, I guess, to actually lure people into your store. That is the method that I'm going with this time. Now these ones have these beautiful designed embellished ends. I don't even know what you would want to call them, but these ones I don't have as many, so I was thinking of doing 3 signatures. I'm 1 short. I might just do 3, and I'll put this aside for my other journals as well, so I've got more paper to play around with. But there's going to be 3 of these ones turned into a journal. We have so far 8 journals to make. in this video, plus our super El Cheapo journal, which is going to be made out of a pre-manufactured book. So yeah, let's start building our skeleton. Okay, so now we need to assemble some of our skeletons for our new journal. So I'm just going to line these up. I want a gap. You guys don't normally see me do this part, but it's super duper simple. You just need about that much distance between, this is like a little bit bigger, funnily enough, these to the spine for some reason. I don't know why. It must be a different piece of cardboard, but that looks pretty good to me. We get our masking tape now. I use masking tape because it's super duper easy to glue over the top of, because it's quite a textured paper tape versus a sticky tape. So I don't use sticky tape, I use masking tape. Now we pretty much just want to go like that, press it down, try not to move anything out of place. Next, oh sugar, see, I did the wrong thing. I bumped it. Okay, let's try and stick this again. Yeah, about there, I'd say. Looks pretty even, Steven. So we've got, I might just try and flip it over now and fold these down. This is where you want to get your bone folder now and just press it into that crevice. So that way you have your completed skeleton. How awesome. Okay, now I need to make 8 more. Now here is that journal that I was talking about that has been pre-manufactured. Honestly, this is going to be interesting to see how we can turn this into something nicer. We already have a great base. This is cardboard, which is why I chose it, because it means that gluing on fabric and other materials will be very, very easy for us to do. Now, I have this fabric and I love it. I was thinking of making like a mushroom themed kind of foliage style journal, and I think that would be so freaking gorgeous. Let me just get my glue and just start gluing down. I don't know why, but I'm strangely excited about this. Okay, so now we're going to lay our fabric down. Oh, I just love fabric, guys. I love fabric so much. It makes me happy. So happy. So happy. Now, we may need to let it just rest for a second. Yeah, or dry. Good idea, Aya. So now that we've got the outside done for now, our base, let's tackle this interior. I thought this would be a good opportunity to use some design paper just to fill that in. Now you will see the original bit here, but that really can't be helped because of the way that it's been bound. So there is one. I think that looks nice. Let's glue these in. Okay, last one now. Press it down. So there is that. Not quite, but it is what it is. We need to decorate the cover now. Okay, so this is just an idea. Do we love it or do we hate it? Be honest. I mean, it's kind of fun. It's kind of gorgeous. My wax seal will go here, so imagine red. I don't know, you guys. I'm trying my very best. And then I can stick an eyelet here, add this string. Oh, this would look so freaking cool, you guys. This actually is a vibe and a half. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make this. This is my demo. If it doesn't sell, if it does sell, great. If it doesn't sell, well, we know it's not good. Let me glue this together. A fun little hack is to take a photo of your design so you know how the hell it went. I think that's so gorgeous. I don't know about you guys. I just really like it. I vibe with it, okay? I vibe it. So now I need to glue on the remaining pieces. Alright. Okay, now we're gonna stick you. Hello. That's for me, that one. Sorry guys, sorry. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience and confusion. Alright, that's that guy stuck down. Love it, love it. Now we've got this super duper big pink card. That goes like that. And then that kind of goes there, I think. I need to just kind of stick everything back on just to make sure that I'm doing it within the right, like, distance of everything. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's kind of how it's got to go. I might glue this one down first, actually, because it's going to be a bit of a pain, I think. This type of stuff just does not glue very well. But it's so pretty, so pretty. Now it goes this way, don't get it twisted. Do you know what I got stuck in my head? That song, American Woman. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. American Woman. Don't ask me why. I don't even listen to that song. It's just in my head right now. I don't know what about this piece that's reminding me of that, but it is, so you're welcome. American Woman. Boom, boom, boom. American Woman. Alright, I want to get some more gloopy glue along this edge because I do want it to be stuck down really, really well. Now we do have a little bit of excess that we got to trim. Yoink. Yoink. Oops, that wasn't very friendly. Yoink. There we go. Not liking you at all. Why are you doing that? There we go. Okay. You guys, I'm so excited. This is actually a really freaking cute journal. I must say, it is gorgeous. Stick you down. Right there, right there. I like the way you move it like that. Okay. Oh, there's that bad boy. I love this beautiful pink. And this, honestly, this color combination, the pink and the green, I love it. So nice. It's like one of my favorite color combinations. Fun fact all around. Hey, look, it finally got herself one of these. I know, right? Why didn't I do this sooner? Life-changing. Don't have to stand there and wait for it to melt. I can walk away and do other things. Brilliant. Okay, let's get... Oh, that's hot. Oh, shit, sorry. That was really hot. Press it down. Oh, baby. It's hot in here. Are we ready? Nope, not quite yet. This is really exciting, guys. I just can't even explain how excited I am. My husband's gonna love this. I just know already. He's gonna be like, you need to make more of these. These are great. I told you guys. I know. I know these things. Oh dear. Ta-da! Cute. Yeah, that's really adorable. What do you guys think? Okay, so that is 1 down, 8 to go. Now I've got this beautiful fabric here. It's Sun and Moon. I also have these giant, these are A4 journals as well. These are the notepads again. I was thinking of doing this, and I have this beautiful patch that I think would be really nice to go with it. So let me just glue down this fabric and get a move on because we have so many to do. Let's just try and do this. Hope that it sticks down properly. Oh, okay, cut off all the excess. Okay, so I did the interior covers as well. Look at that color, isn't that beautiful? So they're both the same. This is the journal. I'll turn it this way so you guys can kind of see it. We now need to decorate the cover. I don't know what to do on this one. Okay, so we're going to stick this one somehow, like in the middle. Yeah, something like that. And then we need to now stick down these, which is going to be the tricky part because this is not an easy thing to glue down. I honestly don't even know if that's straight, but let's stick this down anyway. Okay, and now the last finishing touch on the design wise. That looks really cute, guys. Aww, happy with that. Okay, gotta do my wax seal now. And there we have another one done. Okay, I was hating on this idea at first of making like simpler journals, but this is actually really freaking cute and I love it so much. It is a lot more sustainable and easier to do when I'm not making the paper, but I will still be doing that for my journals as well. These are just some easier, cheaper ones for my markets, and I love the way that the spine is. I think it's so nice. This is a really stretchy material, so it worked out really, really well. 2 down, 7 to go. Okay, so I know I was supposed to do 9. Actually, at first I thought it was 7, and then I miscounted it, and it ended up being 9 books that I'm making. I just went and overdid it and got a whole bunch more of these. So I'm going to be making a lot more and a second video for these ones. Let's just keep making and see what we do. I'm not really sure what order I'm going to be making the journals in, but let's keep going because we have so many of these to do. And yes, it might seem extreme. I'm definitely adding more work to my load, but these will be really, really cool, and it will give me a good amount of journals to kind of have a nice display, especially for this new price range, this new target market. So yeah, look at how chaotic everything is already, you guys. Like, I just can't even. There's so much mess everywhere. Journal making is not a tidy hobby. Okay, so this one is going to be a large one, and I want to make a cutesy. Let me show you the fabric. This is really cute, girl. I love it. It's a very vintage theme, but I think it would be so, so pretty. So let's glue that on. Now the interior. Now I'm going to add this as well onto the cover. I just feel like it needs to go on there, so it's a bit more interesting. Really send home the vintage quirky theme. Okay, just keeping this one as simple as that. We just need our wax seal now. Okay, moving on to this one, we have our cover image. It's going to be a collage. How gorgeous is she? Love that. So let's start off with our fabric. I'm just going to go a basic beige. I love that. We'll do a collage behind it, but that is the main fabric layer. Let's do it. Add our glue. Try and stick down our fabric as perfect as we can. Now, as far as the collage goes for this one, this is what I'm thinking. And then we've got the wax seal at the very bottom here. Might move that up just a bit as well. I like this. I think that is really, really cute, and I can add like lace and other things as well, but I think this is a really good start. Some finishing touches before we move on to the next one. Oh my gosh, that is just like the cherry on top. I love that so much. You guys. Now this one is got green fabric. Oh, I love this image too. This is so pretty. You guys probably can't see it, but it's like an alchemist, this beautiful woman making potions. I love it so much. It's quite dark and aesthetic. I just love it so much. That is going to be our cover image. And I love this green. I just think it looks so nice together. Let's glue it on. Now the other side. I changed my glue and I don't like it. It's very different. It's really frustrating. I didn't change it, but the glue that I buy for some reason has had so many revisions. Like, they just keep changing the formula. Now it's clear and it's like super slippery and wet, and I just don't know if it's going to actually stick down good enough. I hate when brands do this. This freaking glue has changed like 3 times already. And it's been, like, the first time it was perfect. I don't know why they changed it. Probably because they want to reduce the cost. I don't know. But, of like, on their end. Because it's gone up in price on my end. But anyway. Okay, you guys. 3 down. Many more to come. Many more to go. Cool. That'll do for now. These are so cute. I hope these do well at the markets. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Okay, it's the next day. Let's keep going. This one is going to be a Totoro themed journal. And I have the most gorgeous patch to use. I love this so much. I've been waiting to use this patch for the longest time. So let's get going. Got a beautiful fabric here. I'm just going to keep this one stupid simple. Oh, you guys, look. Okay, so I'm going to stick you in the middle. Let's gloopy glue you on. Press once we're happy with the spot. Ah, so nice, so cute. I love this journal. Okay, and now I need to glue on the last bit of lace. Love that. Okay, let's set this aside to dry and move on to the next one. It is during the day and it is so freaking hot. These lights are beaming on me. It's burning my skin. But anyway, this one is going to be a beautiful koi fish. I just love the collage idea with this one. That is what we're going to be doing. How stunning. And the fabric for this one is going to be something that makes you very dizzy. It makes me dizzy to look at this pattern. I don't know why. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, let's glue it on. Okay, and then we're going to stick our main image right about there. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. And then let's add a finishing touch. This guy is going to go right there. I think that's a really nice balance. Lots of visual interest. Very cool. The wax seal will go here, balancing it out even more. I think it's so beautiful. Okay, let's put this aside. Now this one is a spooky one. Can't just do pretty things. We have to do some spooky stuff too. So this guy is going to go on the cover. Let me get that done. Stick our fabric on. Okay, so here we go. We have an all black. On the inside we have this beautiful woven fabric. It's so nice. It's actually paper, but it looks so stunning. Love that. Okay, so now we need to do our cover. This is the spooky image we're working with. I wonder how we're going to do this one. I think he needs to go dead center. And something simple around him maybe. This journal is so dark. It's quite difficult to see, I'm assuming, for you guys. But hopefully you can kind of see what I'm trying to create here. Oh gosh. Okay, I had so much glue for that because it's really raised and sticky wicky. That's gonna go along the bottom here. Crazy amount of glue, just absolutely lather it on. I'm not sure who would like this journal, but I want to try and meet like everyone's kind of interests in a way. Oh, these are just not going to want to stick down, are they? I'm going to have to set this aside with something really heavy on top. I'm actually really excited about this one. I think it's going to turn out really good. So let me just have a look-see at this. I need it to be like quite on the edge. Like that. Let's get the glue. This is coming together really nicely. So excited about this. I just like the boldness of this pink against the blues. Like hot pink and navy blue is just honestly beautiful. Like chef's kiss. My girls are having so much fun today. I just love this. Like look at that. Wow. Wowzer. Okay, there's another one done. Let's set it aside. Just gonna make it super simple and go with this. Super simple, but nice. Now the last of these ones is going to be a really nice sparkly black. It's another dark theme. We have this black snake. Ooh, Scotty. So that is going to go on the cover. It's going to be a very, very simple one. Nothing crazy in the background, just maybe something framing the guy, but that's about it. Okay, so I wanted to just add something basic, but it still looks really, really cool. We can now add our wax seal at the very bottom as well. Boom. I think that's cool. It is what it is. I think it's nice. Looks really pretty in person because it's super duper shiny. You can't really see, I'll lift it up in a minute, but it's super duper shiny and like sparkly, which looks really, really cool with the snake actually, and this nice frame. So nice. Doesn't really want to sparkle for me. There we go. Oh, stunning. That's really, really cool. Now let's do our wax seals. Ta-da! Cute, cute. There's one. Oh, look at that. That is freaking stunning, you guys. I am in love. Oh, I love that one. Ta-da! Oh, that's a cool one. It's got like a real fat rim on it. I love that. Okay. This is the chaos. Okay, so I'm looking like a bit of a scrub. My studio is a nightmare. What are you guys doing? Anyway, so we have successfully done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more simple journals. 7 notebooks. So that is pretty exciting. I love the way that these guys look and turned out. This is a cute idea for a market stall. It's a really, like, it makes sense to make these, and I feel really happy that I am now doing that because it is a lot easier for me as well. I can get a lot more done in a shorter amount of time. However, it did take me all day to do those because I don't know, it's just every single one of them is their own like little artwork you have to kind of put together, and that takes time to like actually create the vision for what you're creating. So yeah, I need to touch up a few. Some stuff isn't quite sticking down the way I'd like, but I'm gonna go get some super glue for some of these guys. Whoopsie. So I realized there's actually a couple that were underweight, so I didn't count them. We did 9 today, so miscounted. Sorry. Oh my gosh, the mess in this room. So I am filming over here now because it looks like the cleanest. The rest of it is absolutely chaos. We have done so many journals in such a short amount of time. Oh my gosh. Now we've done quite a lot of the notebooks. Those are my cheapest journals that I could possibly make and sell. We just finished the 5 that were completely handmade but still more simpler. So that's another price range bracket. And then of course we have my normal junk journals, which are very, very, you know, decorated and everything. So as of journals so far, we've got 3 tiers of price ranges, which I think is a really good start. And on the very cheaper end of the spectrum, we have my keychains, which are $12 at markets. Obviously they will be more expensive on my website because there's the shipping again. So, well, I think that's a good start anyway. I'm really happy that I've made this adjustment. My husband's moving boxes because we have a market tomorrow. Fingers crossed it goes well.
But it's not ready, and it's